Hello, I'm Natalie MacDonald for the Finance News Network. Joining me from Plukka Limited is Managing Director Natalia Obolensky. Natalia, welcome to FNN.
Thanks, Natalie. Thanks very much for having me.
No problem at all. Now, Natalia, can you start, please, by giving us an introduction to Plukka?
Absolutely. So Plukka is a multi-brand fine jewellery sales platform with both an online presence and physical stores in Hong Kong, London, and a temporary store in New York. We represent over 60 of the most exciting and creative jewellery designers across the globe, and we cater to a very wide group of clients who can find anything they're looking for, from diamond-encrusted skull rings to emblematic gold chain necklaces to full-finger intricate black diamond rings. We are essentially, if you know the brand, the Sephora for the fine jewellery world.
Thanks, Natalia. Now, you've just been appointed as Managing Director. What's your background and experience with the company?
I joined Plukka in February as the COO and am delighted to have been appointed to the position of MD last week. Prior to Plukka, my background was as a consultant with Bain & Company. I then got an MBA from INSEAD and started my own online consumer business in London, which I sold to a competitor earlier this year. So a combo of business and entrepreneurial experiences, and I'm really looking forward to working with Joanne and the board to grow and develop Plukka.
Thanks, Natalia. So where does Plukka fit in the jewellery market, and what is your point of difference?
Plukka is very much a luxury brand. We only sell fine jewellery, and by that I mean 18-karat gold, precious and semi-precious stones. However, we have a huge amount of variety in our offering, so you can find jewellery from a couple of hundred Australian dollars up to 50,000 and above for more of the extravagant diamond-based pieces. The one thing all of the jewellery does have in common is that it's individually curated by Joanne Uy, who's our creative director, which means that the jewellery pieces are original, they're fashionable, and they're mostly exclusive to Plukka. So we really only represent the top pieces in each category, which is what we feel drives the 40% repurchase rate that we've seen with our customers in the last 12 months. It's also worth mentioning that Plukka is highly disruptive on the supply side as well. Most jewellery designers today are local. They don't have the resources or the knowledge to take their brands to new markets. So Plukka is really a solution to get international exposure for their products.
Okay, so how do you go about marketing your products to consumers?
We've got a multi-pronged, quite targeted marketing approach. So if we start with online, we use social media, retargeting, partnerships with other brands, driving, customer engagement metrics. Offline, we have a more grassroots approach. We do a lot of events, both in and out of the boutiques, which attract people to our stores and generate PR for us. We also use a network of ambassadors, which help us spread the message. Across all of these channels, the key thing is that we're measuring our marketing success on a regular basis, and we're adjusting that plan to make sure we're focusing on the highest ROI opportunities, so our marketing plans are fluid.
So let's take a look at your financials now. What were sales for the half year ended 31st of December 2015?
We reported sales of 5.2 million Hong Kong dollars in the second half of 2015, which was up 19% from the same period in 2014. The one thing I would like to call out there is that we did see a 47% increase in our online sales in the same period.
And so what are you forecasting for sales for the second half?
So Q1 2016 has proven to be a challenging period for us in the offline space, mainly due to our Hong Kong boutique being closed for renovation for a significant portion of the period, as well as the widely reported downturn in the luxury market in Hong Kong. But I'm delighted that we have now got our new boutique in Charterhouse up and running. We opened that last week. And we are also able to and have been able to increase our online sales. Q1 was up 16% in our online market. That online sales growth, which we think is a result of our bricks and clicks strategy, is really what's going to propel the business to profitability and to success in the second half.
So what is your cash position, and when do you expect to be cash flow positive?
We've got 6.3 million Australian dollars in the bank as of the end of Q1, which we're confident will see us through to profitability in the next 2 to 3 years.
Lastly then, Natalia, where are you hoping to see the company in 12 months' time?
The next 12 months are going to be very exciting ones for Plukka. We've got a second Hong Kong store opening in the iconic Peninsula Hotel in May. We've got a new website launching in Q2 and an action-packed marketing calendar in actually worldwide over the next couple of months. In 12 months' time, I would hope that we will have solidified our positions in London and New York with a brand that is as well respected and as well known and loved as it is in Hong Kong. We'll also be moving into an accelerated online growth program at that point. Lastly, from an investor perspective, in 12 months' time, we'll be increasingly focused on our investor relations program, news flow, and we're confident that it will have had a significant positive impact on the next calendar year.
Natalia Obolensky, many thanks for the introduction.
Thanks very much.